Welcome, everybody, to our first live class on Shlach 5712 Tafshin Yud Beis. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and send comments so that we can continue producing and sharing the light of Torah to the world. Continuing in the Farbrengen of Tafshin Yud Beis 5712, Parsha Shlach, which that Shabbos they are also benched the month of Tammuz. We were discussing a lot the differences and the idea of should we put on tefillin at the same time of saying Shema. And we gave many, many reasonings. Now we're going to continue on this topic. Over here, the Rebbe is going to discuss about Mailin Ba'Kodesh, always going up in Kedusha and not staying where we are. The Munkach Tzaddik explained this about saying the Shema without tefillin is the idea of Mailin Ba'Kodesh. That first we say the Shema, which Shema we use our intellect and our mouth, machshava and dibur. But when it comes to actually tefillin, we're actually using a specific action by putting on tefillin. Now, there are some may say, as the Rebbe brings down, that the Mailin Ba'Kodesh is only when it comes to one mitzvah, not two mitzvahs. Over here, the answer is that the Rebbe says that putting on tefillin with the Shema is actually considered like one mitzvah. And that is that because we also have the mitzvah of tzitzis, putting on a talis at the same time. That we first put on the talis and then we put on the tefillin. And both actions are associated with the person's body. That's how it's considered like one mitzvah when it comes to Mailin Ba'Kodesh, and it elevates, and we can say the same reasoning when it comes to Mailin Ba'Kodesh. Now, all the above concerns that we were saying about the Eidush Sheker, about the false testimony when it comes to putting on, saying the Shema without putting on tefillin. What about later in the day? As we know, back in the day, the times of the Gemara and the Mishnayos, people would wear tefillin the whole day. So, if they don't say Shema in tefillin, does it work afterwards or not? So, there brings down some stories about the Gainim, that even when it came to Ma'ariv time, they would still go and put on tefillin because it was so important to them to have the tefillin on, even when they said the Shema for Ma'ariv time, because they did not want to have this Eidush Sheker. And to take it a step further, the Chassam Sofer even didn't say Shema in Rabbeinu Tam's tefillin, because he said maybe the halacha is only like Rashi's tefillin, and it's not going to be considered like I'm putting on tefillin at all, so therefore he would not say the Shema in it. So the Rebbe explains that all these concerns, yes, they are maybe concerns, but that's only in the previous generations. But now, in our times, we do not wear tefillin the whole day. Therefore, the fact that we, even if we're going to say Shema before and then we go and put on tefillin, that is fine. That is just good as well. Now, the Rebbe says that going a little bit more deep, why don't we put on tefillin every single day, the whole day? Why is it only at the time of davening or at the time of saying the Shema? So we say that when a person puts on tefillin the whole idea is that he's going to be drawing down a new Hamshacha, drawing down something new. But the fact that we have now not a clean body always at all times, therefore, we are not bringing down necessarily that same Hamshacha. We cannot bring down the same Hamshacha by wearing it the whole day. Even though that there are maybe those that could bring it, that could bring down this new Hamshacha, and even the Rabbeim already from the Alter Rebbe had said that if no matter which generation he would be on that same level. Was that even yes, the Rabbeim are, but they didn't do it because us, we're not a keli for this, and we will continue in the next episode combining all this topic of the Kriya Shema to what we said earlier about how this goes to about serving and the stories of the Frierdiker Rebbe about how we have to go and be like the Rebbe and do only good. Mashiach now.